Good morning, everyone. We, the third group, will be presenting about the introduction of our chosen topic entitled The Jeepney Drivers and Their Life Experiences During the COVID-19 Pandemic, presented by Bantique Christian J., Milianis Kathleen, Tolentino Maria Cristin.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Kathleen Llanes. And now, the introduction about jeepney drivers. Jeepney are Philippine most popular form of public transportation. They are known as the king of the road as they play a big part on Filipino daily lives with designated roads, which are usually painted on their sides or displayed on their windshields. Jeepneys stop anywhere along the way to pick up or let off passengers down the chaotic Manila streets alongside large buses, private cars, and taxi cabs, and eye-catching. Anachronistic vehicle carelessly make its way through. It's painted with the bright colors and adorned with gaudy accessories. They are known for their crowded city that stretch long enough to accommodate around 15 to 25 passengers, have open ventilation through windows all along their side, and an open back door for easy passenger embarkation and disembarkation. As a Filipino, when you say jeep, this is the car that you can see everywhere. This is the car we can afford to lose because it is a main transportation to our desired destination. It is also used to deliver the goods we need. That even among foreigners, we are proud of the Jeep because it is a beautiful color and can transport many passengers much faster and cheaper than other cable cars. Even though the weather is hot and crowded in the Jeep, we still enjoy it because of the pandemic has become difficult for jeepney drivers to pass because only a limited number of people can get out. The government is restricting their passing due to the increase in the number of people who will have COVID. Next, Mr. Bantica will continue the introduction.
Thank you, Ms. Milianes. Jeepneys are famously characterized by their vibrant, multicolored paint jobs and flashy decors, so much so that through the years, they have become a symbol of the country and its culture. Jeepneys were originally made from US military jeeps left over from World War II. In the early 1950s, jeepneys began making their rounds in Manila. Soon, they became a solution to the post-war public transportation problems. Filipinos lengthened the American vehicle to accommodate more passengers and attach a roof to protect them from the scorching Philippines heat. Despite its long-standing popular appeal in economy and mobility, jeepneys bear a fair amount of responsibility for contributing to the traffic and pollution crisis that is prevalent throughout Metro Manila. Also, there were no seatbelts that is said to believe that is a risky transport. Based on this, jeepneys recognized because on its fancy looks and that is became a symbol and part of the culture of the Philippines. It was originally made on US military because they used it for transportation during World War II. The Filipinos stretched out the vehicle to accommodate more passengers and add roof for their protection from the heat. And for causing traffic and pollution crisis that is prevalent throughout in Metro Manila, the government had some amount of responsibilities for this. And also it's called a risky transport because of no having a seatbelt. The next reporter will be Miss Christine Tolentino.
Thank you, Mr. Bantique. We chose this topic because jeepneys have been known for how many decades and serves as the cheap service transport of the Filipinos. And now in this generation, we are facing a major problem, which is the pandemic, and it affects the lives of those who make their living by driving this well-known public transportation, which are the jeepney drivers. They are one of those group of people who suffers from the sudden shutdown of jeepney operations. Coronavirus kept them on hold, as well as the modernization of the said transportation. Also, to prevent the country from having too much public transportations that leads to smoke pollution. As we move on to this research, we are expecting to see the changes in the lives of the jeepney drivers from the sudden shutdown of operations up to the planned modernization of public utility vehicles, especially the jeepneys. We choose this topic because jeepney drivers are one of those many group of people who has been affected by the pandemic. Jeepney shows importance as a mode of transportation and an icon in Filipino cultures. And the COVID-19 situation made the government restrict and ban all public transportation to somehow prevent the virus from spreading. It now made the jeepney driver's life complicated. With no income and debts piling up, other jeepney drivers and their families started living in the jeepney to lessen their everyday expenses. It shows how it really affects their livelihood and financial stability, and also their mental health to survive the difficulties. So the main objective of this study, or this research, is to describe the lived experiences, the challenges faced, and coping mechanisms of the jeepney drivers during the pandemic. And that sums up the presentation of our research introduction about the chosen topic entitled Jeepney Drivers and Their Lived Experiences During the COVID-19 Pandemic. Thank you for watching and listening till the end. God bless and thank you.